Hi there. This week we are focusing on the topic of music and gender, popular music culture and gender. Today in 2015 this is a huge area of scholarship. It's a big area of scholarship, not just in music studies that takes into account musicology, popular music studies, ethnomusicology, music sociology, historical musicology and all sorts of other ologies. But it's a big area also right across the arts and humanities. People are interested today both in how the feminine and the masculine are constructed in song, in literature, in the arts, in performance more generally, and how that works. The first thing that's really important about understanding gender to understand is that gender is different from sex. There is something called biological sex. You can be born either as a man or a woman. Generally most people are born that way, and that is slightly different from the physical biological sex you're born with is slightly different from gender, because gendering is actually about the social construction of those biological sex roles in society. So for instance, if one is male or female, those words tend to refer to the sex of a person. I am male, another lecturer here may well be female, but that's different. Now gender, we talk about masculinity and femininity, and we talk about them in terms of masculine and feminine. And you may be wondering, well, how on earth does this relate to music? Well, in very many ways, almost all music we hear, listen to, perform and be involved in is gendered, and that goes right across all genres, from popular music through to folk and traditional and classical and everything in between and beyond. And you can see it in some routine ways. I mean, one of the ways in which gender is often spotted is through the lyrical content. People say things like, he batters the drum would be a masculine characterization of somebody performing a drum. You could say something like, she sings like an angel. Again, emphasizing the passivity of the feminine in terms of their musical performance. So there's textual description, but gender can also interestingly be done both through the sonic, through musical sound, through lyrical text. Obviously it's also done through imagery as well. And popular music in particular has a very, very long history of gendering music, and it is often talked about in ways that describe it as a male genre made by men for men.